the idle set too low.
It's like, the oil pressure's at like 10.
Yeah.
Why is it doing that?
I don't trust your oil pressure gauge right now. It's like dropping really low out of nowhere. Oh yeah, that's when it's about to stall.
Yeah, why is it gonna try and stall anyways?
Are you pressing on the gas before it stalls?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it not stall. Maybe we just go up on this road. It's not ticking.
Yeah, the ticking went away. Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good, right?
That sounds bad.
Oh, no oil pressure.
No oil pressure?
Yeah, rod knob.
We able to get it back to the garage or no?
We'll get it back. I'm literally just gonna buy an engine. So,
Ay, ay, ay.
oh, come on, babe. Come on.
How is this thing alive, dude? Just keep going, even if I'm not in the car. Oh boy. Welcome back to the Joey Bad Show. Oh man.
This, I'll try to start it again.
Nothing.
I'm upset. Oh, now it's hot, so.
Why is it cranking? Alright. I think it's time to push it back.
Yeah, it's up. As we push along.
Good thing we work with Miatas and not like diesel trucks.
What the hell happened? Do you think the timing went?
I don't think it was the timing, because the timing sounded great. It sounded better than before.
Properly. It didn't overheat.
Do you think what we thought was lifter tick was rod knock?
No.
You don't think so?
I think it just had no oil pressure.
Well, that's what happened is the oil pressure dropped and then it blew up. Cord going down. Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Go, go, go.
Sorry, I had to hit the brakes. Come on, come on. Ah!
Hit the brakes. Okay, it's okay.
Did your handbrake work?
Yeah. The motor didn't blow, it was the transmission.
That was definitely not the transmission.
Yeah, it was smoking really bad.
I don't think the transmission would have done that.
It's kind of cool that I did all the seals in the front and it's not leaking there.
It's
Cool.
It's good.
Alright, see what happens. Oh my god.
It's seized.
It's moving.
It's moving?
Here,
How's it moving? I don't even hear. I mean, it sounds a little tight, but it doesn't sound blown. Okay. It made it sound blown. What could have done it though?
doesn't feel good.
Doesn't.
Oh. Something's in there is bad. Sunflowers and gumdrops.
Be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Yeah, what the
Why
fuck?
can't we be friends?
Shame.
What's going on outside? Fireworks. It's a car.
That's crazy.
That's a backfire.
Holy shit.
Better not be coming down this way. My car's down here. My car's in the way.
Why do they keep doing it?
Holy
I think it's like, what do they call it? What is in Z's? Q?
yeah,
something?
Q motor.
Q motor?
Dude, that sounded.
Definitely a Q motor.
That sounded. Dude,
I don't know why
I
they
thought it
backfire
was
like
gunshots.
It sounded crazy.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, yo.
Mexico.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
I'm not gonna stand under the car while you're doing that.
It's holding.
Think she might be blown.
It's blown up.
Nice.
It went in my shirt.
Oh man. Yeah. Sparkly.
It looks very metallically. There's definitely metal in here. Like it's picking up thin, very, very thin pieces of metal.
The oil is silver.
So, I got my headers out, and I'm just pulling some stuff apart, if you can see. And I'm just gonna take a little video, maybe a time lapse of getting this engine back out, and I'll be putting both the engines that was in the car beforehand and what is it just blew up, spun a rod, on 2 engine stands. So I got the headers out, and I have some of the trans bolts out, and just picking at things. Unbolt the radiator, drain the coolant, got the coil packs out, undid the O2 sensor. Got that heater core hose out. I'm gonna try to get that one out. I'm gonna get the radiator out. Here's the headers. Hey, so guys, I just wanted to give a little update today. So I came to the garage, started working, and yesterday I got the engine out and it was on the lift post right here. So I took the clutch off, took a couple other odd ends off, but then I got it up on the engine stand. So there it is, it's on the engine stand. Pulled the old engine out of the corner with a bad oil pump, and then got that on the engine stand as well. So I got them both sitting here on engine stands. As you can see, that's the engine that threw a rod, and this is the engine that lost oil pressure from the oil pump. So now I have to take the head off of this, inspect the whole head, and this one I have to check the main bearings and the rod bearings on the bottom of the block. So that's what I will be doing tomorrow, or a couple minutes from now, 2 minutes from now in this video. I definitely have to change the water pump because you notice this spout right here is all bent. It's not even working, so. Yeah, but this thing is definitely seized. For sure. This one's definitely seized. Earlier in the video, I blew up this engine and then had like what do you call that speech?
A motivational speech.
I had a motivational speech, and here we are, motivated again. I'm taking the shitty caliber or micrometer that's plastic, and I'm trying to measure the journal here. And online they say it's 1 inch and 77,000. So when I go to measure this, I'll try to measure this for you guys this way, if you can see it. When I go to measure this, I keep coming under that number. See how it says 176? So that's a little concerning to me because I'm not really sure, and this is the first time I ever pop the rod cap and bearings off of a crank before. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't really have much play. Like, I'll hold it there and try to shake between. I think it's right. I just think it's the caliber's junky.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say I think you'll be okay because I don't know.
Me either. I don't know.
So
That's why I'm talking to very people I think that would know.
people that are educated.
Educated more than me. People that race cars. People that have been building for 60 years.
I worked on my Miata off of YouTube in the driveway.
You like my office?
Yeah.
I got my liquid death ready. Copyright. I got my phone. I got my calibers.
It looks great.
I got my red hot chips and my vitamin water. My Senfu lube that I don't use for engines. Is that Anthony?
Sounds like it.
He is.
There he is.
And for $150, anything's possible.
Hey, the one commenter.
You get a shitty painter. I still gotta do a whole lot more body work. A whole lot more. But I redid the hood. Even though the hood didn't come out great the second time. It's gonna come out good the third time. But it's all one color now. That's all I'm happy with.
Stop! I'm about to record. Yeah, so I took the crank nuts off. And Anthony has his car in here now, by the way. See, there's heat scoring right there.
Oh wait, show it to the camera longer, and you get.
I see the heat.
Yeah.
So when you take these the caps off, see there's like see that little ding there? That little like cross hashing right there?
Yeah.
So that tells you what side to put this on. Because you can't go like this. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to tighten that way. You know, you have to do it this way. The way it came off. And then I'm bringing it over here and I'm putting it in this little pile where I say number 4, number 1, so I don't mix them up. So what I'm going to do is take a little pick tool, or I'm going to just take my fingers and try to take this bearing out. Where I'm not going to like scratch the journal, and then just lift up lightly and then flip it around and look at it. So the rule of thumb is use your thumb and then you wipe this down here.
Oh, pun intended.
Dude's using a pry bar on his intake to hold his head up. Alright, look. So you take your thumb and you go like this.
Would you look at that?
And if your fingernail doesn't catch, that means the bearing should be good. Yeah, but my rat hairs is like caked.
It looks good.
Oh,
You know, that's a really common failure point on Miatas, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And you know it's also a really cheap fix. Like a $10 fix.
Yeah.
If you want to go to AutoZone, it's a $15 fix.
Dude, I would throw up if I tried that. Aw, you fucking kidding me. Listen, if it's gonna be like
So
That's going
right
in.
down here, 1,700. So the plastic gauge goes right here. Make sure it's seated.
Firmly grasp it.
And then
firmly hammer it.
you want to take your nuts off.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You don't want rags in your nuts. So
I already got plastic in there.
okay, there you go. There
Don't
you go.
rag.
So I have written down here because I had to Google it. Google, this is everything AI tells me, so I'm dead serious. AI is pretty dead on with their information. Rod, nuts, 37 to 40 foot-pound torque. I know AI is pretty good because I went on all these forums, read all this shit, and I couldn't figure it out. Like these people are, oh, I'm rebuilding this with manly rods and this, that, and the other, and I'm off this clearance. I'm like, AI just was like, yeah, this is the clearance, bro. I was like, that's what it was. It pissed me off. It's like, I don't want to admit that it's better, but for us to know exactly, it just makes it stupid simple.
The torque wrench, you're supposed to get it tested.
Yeah, Snap-on Tool Truck does that.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I've never had a snap-on tool before. I'm not a mechanic.
I've never got these tested, and they're about 30 years old. They're older than I am.
That's probably not right then.
I've went by these wrenches my whole life. I'm sure they're right.
And how many motors have you blown up?
The big one I did get tested from Snap-on.
Okay. That wasn't funny.
As I'm just tightening and it's like crank. It's like, I'm telling you, this is crank.
Snap!
Dude, like, the smallest one right here is the biggest gap, and the biggest one is the smallest gap. The smaller the gap, it's more it squishes down that material, and that's how you get the measurement. So like this big green one right here is 1,000, and this one is 1,500, and this one is 2,000, and this one is 3,000. You want a smaller gap. The specifications is 1,500 to 2,000s. No, 2,500s. So right now where we're at is 2,000s. 2,000s. See that?
Yeah.
Lines up really nice. So I know that I have 2,000s of a gap. So I know my crank should be the right size. I know it says 1,000ths off, but I think my caliber's off. 1,000ths is a big deal when you're talking about inside the engine and stuff like that. I don't care. I don't care.
It's a 30-year-old car.
Yeah, so, yeah, and another test is the thumbnail test. It feels great. I mean, maybe somebody sent these out to get polished. It could have been like taken off that much. Regardless, I'm gonna buy new stock bearings in here. Call it a day. I think we'll be good.
Yippee!
I'm just gonna go with my gut feeling. Comment and subscribe and ring the bell. But comment in the description. In the description, can you comment?
No, in the comments. Comment in the comments.
Comment in the comments.
Do not comment
how
in the
you feel about
description.
Anthony's car. Fire this man up, yo. Yo, I wish I hit him like gold. Hey Siri, if I piss in my Miata motor, will it make it home? If you piss in the radiator.
Does pee work as coolant?
It's on the web for Does Pee Work as Coolant? Check it out.
r/cars on Reddit. Yes, you can. The urea in your urine works great at rust prevention additive, and heating your pee to 200 degrees will make your car smell fantastic.
Well, if that's the case.
You ask.